It is at the intersection of rich history and cultural attractions where you will find the Brownsville Museum of Fine Art. Our museum serves the heart of Deep South Texas as the region's only institute preserving art of its type. In just the last decade, the curatorial focus of the BMFA has evolved from works by regional Texas artists to shows from high-profile master artists, including Salvador Dali, Sebastian, Frida Kahlo, and many others.
Like this museum was just a dream 7.5 years ago. And I always say that reality is always based in dreams. And so it gives not only the students, but everyone involved in this community that comes to this museum to make those dreams into reality. Not only the museum's sake, but in their own lives, to be inspired, to become better people in our society.
The show, King Tutankhamun, Egyptian Treasures, was quite a success. It was the best visited show in the history of the museum, with busloads of visitors as far as Corpus Christi and San Antonio. But it didn't start that way. Our museum is what it is today because of the community's interest. Our story begins many years ago when our very own citizens humbly contributed to the art movement. They started the Brownsville Art League. It was all established in 1935.
The original house was just 2 rooms with a kitchen in the back front, and then they built a addition in the back, which was a studio space. But we used the front 2 rooms too. We had tables in all the area, and it was usually full. Sometimes some people in the front rooms were working on oil, and in the other room maybe pastels, and in the back room something else.
These women were dedicated. It was a special group of women, moved by their love for art that brought life into what would later become the Brownsville Museum of Fine Art.
I think they were visionaries. You know, even though they didn't work and they painted, that, you know, they still had the vision that something big could happen, and this certainly is something big. I think that was their greatest asset, that they could all dream. And then their dreams became realities, whether it was in that building or it was in this building later on. I think they certainly would be in awe of a building like this. It was more than even a dream back then.
The Neal House was where inspiration was born. This group of active members embarked on a mission to keep art alive. They saw how much it was growing and how much was still underserved. So they added space to the back of the house, designed by Ruth McConaughey, our own founding member. Eventually, they even built the adjacent museum building, designed by Max Burkhardt in 1976. The museum's permanent collection now houses valuable works of the 8 founding artists, as well as some great treasures like works of Wyeth, Chagall, and Calder. Today, we continue with a spirit of creativity. We even took art beyond our facility. Through special partnerships, we introduced and adorned the city with outdoor sculpture displays. Our museum stands for the advancement of the arts, and we take pride in offering several community events and year-round children's educational programming. Run primarily by volunteers, our art education programming serves all skill levels, from beginners to aspiring professionals.
We have a wide range of students that come into the Brownsville Museum of Fine Arts for art classes. We have some beginners and that are just extremely interested in art and they'd like to give it a try. And then we have some very experienced young artists that want to further their art education. And we do a variety of mediums. We do painting and drawing. We do foil embossing. We do watercolors. We do just a wide variety of materials.
We believe that one of the best ways to keep our future prosperous is by owning that responsibility to educate. We are the only fine arts museum south of San Antonio. We hope for a brighter future in which the museum provides a local cultural outlet and continues to serve for generations to come.